One of the new reprised weapons brought back to us with the Edge of Fate is Outrageous Fortune. Our boy has had quite the glow up since Season 4, which was 7 years ago? Wow, I guess it has been a while. This new version can be found through Pinnacle Ops in the portal, so you're bound to get a roll or two you like while farming Starcrossed or Encore. Of course, it can also be target farmed on days that it is the daily bonus focus in any given activity. Now onto the perks. In the first column, we have Field Prep, Incandescent, Stats for All, Envious Arsenal, Impulse Amplifier, and Blast Distributor. In the second column, we have Explosive Light, Binary Orbit, Bait and Switch, Chain Reaction, Full Court, and Burning Ambition. I want to dive into the specifics of two of the new perks. Starting with the most impactful, Blast Distributor, which reads, dealing splash damage grants a bonus to grenade stat. This perk grants 10 grenade stat per stack, up to 50 at 5 stacks, and when enhanced, this goes up to 13 per stack, for a total of 65. Next, Burning Ambition, which states dealing sustained damage scorches the target. Dealing damage to a scorched target inflicts Scorch. This perk is very underwhelming on this weapon. I was expecting the perk to proc way more often. Unfortunately, the perk takes 11 shots to proc, with each proc adding about a 7% increase in damage, much less than Bait and Switch's 30%. Finally, for origin traits, we have 3 to choose from. Up first, Problem Solver, which states that dealing sustained damage to champion, mini-boss, or boss combatants exhausts them and grants this weapon handling and reload speed. In terms of the reload speed buff, it's around 45 frames, making it quite decent. However, handling on the other hand is almost unnoticeable at 5 frames. Secondly, we have Vanguard's Determination, which states that after using your class ability, Final Blows with this weapon grant you bonus damage resistance. Now maybe this is bugged, or maybe it's just actually this bad, but it seems to be less than 1%. Finally, we have Hake Breach Armaments, which states this weapon does increased damage against vehicles and constructs. This perk provides a passive 15% damage to vehicles and automatons, and a 30% increase against turrets, sentries, and emplacements. Something to make note of is that the final boss of the most recently released raid, the Desert Perpetual, is considered a vehicle. I want to go over what I consider to be some of the guard rolls for this grenade launcher. Now obviously everyone is looking at the combo of Envious Arsenal and Bait and Switch, and I won't lie, this is definitely the replacement DPS grenade launcher we have been given for the new gear tiering system. This combo on this new GL is very appealing for DPS, and if we ever find ourselves in a grenade launcher meta, then paired with the new origin trait Problem Solver, which provides an excellent boost to survivability for you and your team, as well as an increase in handling for those Bait and Switch swaps, this will make a very solid option. The next combo I find very interesting is Incandescent paired with Chain Reaction. This role provides massive ad clear. If the need for a non-machine gun ad clear heavy ever arises, then this role makes the room explode with fire. Additionally, pairing this with Vanguard's Determination keeps the bonus damage resistance always topped off, provided you have a way to keep spamming class abilities. Finally, I want to spotlight the combo of Blast Distributor and Bait and Switch. This is my personal pick, and what I consider super slept on for this grenade launcher. Since grenade launchers aren't super meta for DPS right now, this combo is very useful for running and gunning in activities like Mythic Kepler. Many grenade launchers have come and gone with Envious, Bait and Switch, but this combo is one of a kind and is outstanding for any grenade build like Starfire Fusion Nade Warlock, for example. Blast Distributor provides a massive 65 grenade stat at 5 stacks when enhanced, meaning you can invest less into the grenade stat while still pumping out tons of grenade damage. Pairing this combo with Problem Solver supplements the reload stat, allowing for you to dump as much ammo as possible as quickly as possible. Since Blast Distributor is a perk that almost gives free grenade stat to any build that requires it, and while some are overlooking this perk, I'd say that it is very strong. Say there was a build, a very strong build, a build that let you one-shot many bosses in the game. Now let's say you needed a lot of melee and grenade, but you invested everything into melee and can't get your grenade stat any higher. Now let's say you shot this grenade launcher at the boss, procced your Verity and Inmost Light, and did this. Comparing that to Thunder Crash, and you can see that the damage of the melee was almost twice as much. In this example, my stats aren't even that high, but Blast Distributor adds enough to compensate. In the future, we may have more things that stack unintendedly with Grenade Stat, and if that's the case, then I'm glad I'm keeping this role. But that's about it for the video. Check me out on Twitch if you get the chance. Other than that, see ya.